Hello Devils and welcome to EVTV. I'm Hayden Gitchell, your student anchor.
And I'm Kai Cavalier, your co-anchor. I can't believe the school year's almost over.
It feels like it was just yesterday I was Eversize, and now all I can think about is getting out of here.
Senioritis is at an all-time high for you, isn't it?
Yeah, no kidding. I can't pay attention at all in class. If you're like me, Jenna Applegate has some tips on how to stay engaged for these final days of school.
Hi, I'm Jenna Applegate. A lot of students are having a hard time staying focused in class, so Eagle Valley Student Media is here to help. Mr. Beard thinks staying on task will help to lower stress and get better grades.
Why do I think staying on task is important? Because when you don't, you miss things. When you don't, you add more work for yourself at home, which is more time spent away from things you like and is also more anxiety, and usually lowers the grade.
Ms. Stoll thinks staying on task will help you understand critical information and keep the whole class moving forward.
I think staying on task is important because if we're not on task, we'll miss some critical parts of instruction or information. And also it keeps other students, if a student's off task, very often they're distracting somebody else, and so it creates a bigger problem, and then the class can't move forward. So
we put together a few tips to help everyone stay focused. Tip number 1, sit in the front of the classroom. It's on you to pay attention to the teacher, and sitting up front will help you see and stay focused.
Some days I know it's my fault for being boring, but I've already graduated, I've already got my grades. Ultimately, me boring or not, kids have the ultimate responsibility. It's their grade and their future.
Tip number 2, be engaged and involved in discussions. Answer the teacher's questions, or even better, ask questions.
Be engaged in the classroom. Whether you're interested in it or not, do it in the classroom, and then at home, I think it makes it easier to study. One of the first things I advise my students in freshman seminar is ask questions. When your hand goes in the air, your brain lights up because you're thinking about what am I going to ask. When students ask questions, it's so refreshing. It makes me have to think. It challenges the teacher. I never thought of that. Let's talk about that. How does that apply to your life?
Tip number 3, get rid of any distractions. Whether it's your friends or your phone, if it's distracting you, it needs to go.
I think technology is really distracting because it doesn't matter how exciting my lesson is, if a student is waiting to hear from their boyfriend or their girlfriend and they've got that phone buzzing or that texting buzz in their pocket, it's human nature, they're going to want to look at it, and I don't blame them at all. I think that prevalence of electronic media, it's so hard. It takes so much discipline to put your phone away. It's really hard to resist that siren call of the text. And so it probably takes them longer, and it takes them more self-discipline. I'm really glad that I didn't have that kind of distraction growing up, because I don't think I could have gotten anything done. Put away the technology, not even on their body, put it in the bag, put it away, so it's not in any way distracting them.
So as we look forward to our finals, hopefully these tips will help you stay on task. Back to you at the studio.
Thanks, Jenna. With these tips, we definitely won't be sleeping in our classes. This semester, we've been interviewing veterans about their life-changing experiences at war.
Our reporters Nate Felton and Tanner Calderola placed 3rd overall in the state for their veteran piece.
With more from our Veterans History Project, here's Alondra Escobar.
My name is Kenton Khrolow. I'm the only one in my family that served. My father did not serve. Neither of my grandfathers served. And in that day and age, women was unthinkable. I didn't dodge the draft. I looked life in the eye and I took it. But am I angry that they don't let me be proud of that? Yeah. But I stood up. I did something. I love my country. I love America. I had always planned to go in the Army, so as soon as an opening came up, I volunteered for the service, and as soon as an opening came up, I went in. But prior to that short period of time, I was just working on the farm. I didn't realize what I was going through when I came back. It didn't get handled well. We had the worst day in February of '67. And I listened to my best friend die. I'm on the radio and there's nothing you can do. It's just, it was a strange day. And now I have some of the classic symptoms. As I say, I was on my way to Grand Junction the other day, and I'm still in contact almost daily with my squad members. And one of them sent me a text message, and I don't know what triggered it, but it lasted about 30 seconds, and I was back in Vietnam. I could smell it. It was total immersion in that experience. I could smell it, I could feel it, I could see it, and I'm looking, there was something he sent me on a text message that I used to hear from him on the radio. I was a radio operator, so I was responsible for communication between a lieutenant and a squad leader. I've never broken down, but yeah, I have flashbacks on a routine basis these days. I had a difficult readjustment. My mother and father didn't know what to do with me. Eventually they kicked me out. I come from a big extended family. They didn't want anything to do with me. Once they realized I wasn't going to just fit back in and go back to college, everybody cut me off. The only one that was talking to me was my older sister. I was out on my own. No money, no nothing. They don't want to hear about you as a Vietnam veteran. The Army is the backbone of a society. It's okay. You got to get out. You got to get involved. Pick a side. Stand up for it. But you got to take care of God and country. The same values, and I love my time in the Army. Do I miss my best friend? You bet. I think life would have been better to the youth of America to stand up so that there is some country here. We've done a pretty good job so far, and I'm counting on you to carry on. I loved the Army from day one. It was fun.
It has been an honor learning from these amazing people. A huge congratulations to Pete Thompson for winning the Friend of Eagle County Award. Ever wonder how we make our episodes here at EVTV?
Here's Andres Hernandez with the behind the scenes.
Oh, hello there. You caught me by surprise. Well, gotta go now. Got news to work on. Actually, it's perfect that you're here. Follow me. Come in. I bet you're all wondering how we get our wonderful episodes done. Well, no. We don't do that. I'm here. First, we begin by putting the episode together. And I hit the... We then assign people the roles. Then everyone gets to work.
And I'm working on a veteran documentary.
I'm working on a feature for the engineering class.
Nothing.
The senior video.
Working on a veteran project.
I'm editing and grading.
I am working on my veteran project.
And occasionally, we celebrate finished packs.
Done at the United States Library of Congress.
Yes! Finally!
Afterwards, we analyze finished packages.
Production of EVTV is always fun. In here, we are a team. We are a family.
And most importantly, we are the news.
Well, that's all, folks. Stay tuned for more
EVTV.